Hello everyone, it is Colorado8 here, and today I'm back with another Pixel Gun 3D video. In today's video, we're going to be doing another top 5. Now, it's been a very long time since I've done my last top 5, which was back in December of 2018. This is like my 51st video on a top 5 topic, and you guys really enjoy the series, and I really highly appreciate all of you guys liking the series. In today's video, we're going to be looking at top 5 biggest nerfs in Pixel Gun 3D as of recent times in 2019. The developers of Pixel Gun 3D has been listening to us players more and more as new updates come along, and let's see what they have done so far that we all wanted. If you guys enjoyed this top 5 video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more of these, and yeah, let's get started. Starting off with number 5 is the Dark Force Saber nerf. Now, the Dark Force Saber for many years has been known for having the highest mobility in Pixel Gun 3D. But in the more recent updates of Pixel Gun 3D, the mobility of the Dark Force Saber was lowered to where all of the rest of the melee weapons are right now. An average melee weapon with the highest mobility is 85. The Dark Force Saber's mobility was originally 100, but it was nerfed down to 85. So which means that the Dark Force Saber is no longer the best melee weapon anymore. And weapons that have the best attack speed and efficiency is the best one in the game. The Dark Force Saber is easily outclassed from a lot of other melee weapons like the Combat Yo-Yo, the Sworded Shield, and stuff like the Berserk Exoskeleton or any mythical melee weapon just because they have a higher damage and they can kill quicker with a higher attack power. It's really sad to see the Dark Force Saber go all on its own, just being a melee weapon that's just really average with a very good mobility like all the other ones. Now again, I'm not sure why the developers even made the Dark Force Saber have an 85 mobility like all of the other melee weapons in this game. I found it very weird and very out of place for something like that. But yeah, this is number 5 on the list, so this is not even that big of a deal compared to all the other things on this list. The next nerf from Pixel Gun 3D is kind of following up from the last nerf on this list, and it's with the Berserk Boots and all of the other boots in the game. Now, the Berserk Boots states that it tremendously increases the movement speed from the melee section, and that itself was nerfed. In the past, the melee weapons had like a different mobility system, like the Dark Force Saber had a mobility. The mobilities of those weapons come out to be like a 160 for the Dark Force Saber. But in the more recent updates, the boots barely do anything now. Like, the Berserk Boots for the Dark Force Saber literally does nothing anymore. Like, you can use something like the Marksman, which has an 85 ability, like the Dark Force Saber, and you can just compare it, and it literally does nothing. I'm not sure why the developers did this either. Like, the boosts are almost useless now. Like, in the gameplay you guys are sitting down and comparing the Marksman mobility and the Dark Force Saber's mobility with the Berserk Boots on. It's not really much of a difference, or any difference whatsoever. This is a very weird nerf that the developers have made because the Dark Force Saber was very good just because from the Berserk Boots you can move flying across the map, and they just took it away for some reason. But yeah, let's get on to number 3. We're done with the melee weapons now. Now we're getting to the nerfs that are just really annoying to get used to. In the number 3 spot is the wall break nerf. What this nerf basically means is that if you try to shoot someone through the wall, it will not do as much damage. So for example, if you use something like the Untitled Chapter rifle, which is a one-shot kill at max upgrades, it will not do as much damage as it would not shooting through the wall. So in this case, it's a one-shot kill, not shooting through a wall, so it's like a 3-shot kill shooting through a wall. This obviously makes sense since when you shoot a bullet through a wall, it will not go as quickly as it was from shooting through thin air. But this nerf is honestly the most annoying one. Like, back in 2015, you can just use your prototype and you can just shoot people anywhere on the map. No matter if you just shot in the air or like shooting directly at somebody through a wall. It will always be a one-shot kill, but now it's just really hard to get any kills through shooting through a wall. If you use a weapon like the laser minigun, which is not a one-shot kill, it will take forever to kill them through a wall. This nerf, again, makes sense, but it's just really annoying to get used to. Now, the next thing that was nerfed from the Pixel Gun 3D developers is the Robot Samurai. Now, this thing is obviously remembered, and the developers hammered this thing to the ground. They made sure this thing is not good anymore. Here's what they did to nerf the Robot Samurai. They nerfed the firing rate, the sword radius of the effect of the sword, and its HP so it dies very easily. Like a anti-champion shot to the body of that thing will kill it easily. Now, this nerf was probably the most wanted nerf from the Pixel Gun 3D community, And it finally happened. The Robot Samurai is now just as average as the mech and the Demon Stone. The mech is a very hard gadget to aim with sometimes, and the Demon Stone is basically melee that makes you fly. The Robot Samurai easily just as average as all the other gadgets in the game. It's used as a gadget and not as a main thing. Now, we all know that this thing is nowhere near, probably somewhat close, but it's not as big of a nerf as the number 1 spot, and we're going to get right into it. Now, on the number 1 spot, we have the recap spam. The recap spam is easily one of the more controversial things in Pixel Gun 3D period, and the developers actually see recap spam being a very bad thing for the game, and they decided to nerf it. Now, I never really explained my opinion on 3K spam in like a video before, like thoroughly. So what I say about 3K spam, it's just another playstyle in the game to learn. Like if you just really bored out of playing like normally like I play, just try out 3K spam and you might like it. I don't know. But the developers actually didn't fully patch 3K spam. What they did is that for weapons like the Reflector, the Exterminator, or Laser Bouncer, they're basically impossible to 3K spam now. Like, they have an animation each time you switch to a one-shot kill weapon, and it prevents you from doing anything like that. Now, 3K spam is not 100% patched yet. There are still weapons you can still like spam with, but like it's nowhere near as prevalent as it was back then in 2018, 2017. Now, let's see how long it takes for the developers to fully patch spamable weapons. Every single shot weapon to not be able to spam into each other. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and it will really help out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.